ho!
Hey festive unicorns, and welcome to whatever day of 12 days of Christmas this is. Last year, something really weird happened, and I've been trying to keep this story on the inside so Santa and his elves wouldn't come after me, neither would the reindeer, but I think it's time that I just suck it up and tell you all the story of what really happened last Christmas. It all started out when I got a promotion to go up to the North Pole. You see, this was a huge deal. The majority of people never get this opportunity. So of course, I flipped out and got super excited to go to the North Pole. It was either Christmas morning or Christmas Eve morning. I can't exactly remember which one, but anyways, I ran out of my room and ran into the living room, and when I checked inside my stocking, there were tickets to the North Pole with a special handwritten letter from Santa and all of his elves, asking me to go up to the North Pole and spend Christmas with them. Of course, I said yes and started packing all my bags. The way that I had gotten to the North Pole was kind of weird. 1 second I'm in my room, and then the next I'm standing right outside of Santa's house, which I'm sure you can imagine was very overwhelming, exciting, and kind of scary. Okay, so here's where the really weird things started to happen. As I was standing outside Santa's house just seconds after I'd gotten to the North Pole, the most historic storm started happening. I'm not talking about any normal snowstorm. No. I'm talking about such a crazy snowstorm that I could barely see in front of me. I could barely walk. The force of the snow was so crazy. And may I remind you, it did not start snowing gradually. No. It was not normal in any sort of way. All of a sudden, it just started downpouring snow, and it got really crazy. It was then that one of the elves had led me inside Santa's house, where they were having their annual Christmas festival. Everywhere there was hot cocoa and all kinds of other fun treats. But as I was saying hello to Santa, something really scary happened. We heard evil laughs and creepy growling sounds coming from the darkness. We then all quickly crowded over by the windows, and as we were looking out there, we saw the creatures coming in towards the house. Not only were they really scary and, well, maybe terrified, but also they had black and boiling skin. Before they could get into the house, Santa quickly went and put me in a secret room that had an invisible door that I could see through, but no one else could see. Which would have been awesome if Santa had won, but I'll get to that part later. Before I knew it, they burst into Santa's house, took the elves all hostage, watched as Santa cried, bit all of the reindeer, and watched as Santa died. And then before I knew it, Santa came back from the dead, and he was a vampire. I had covered up my eyes after Santa had died, so I don't really know how this happened to the elves, but somehow they were now all undead. As I was shaking in fear, I started looking around, seeing what everyone was doing, and I noticed that the reindeer were now all dressed as clowns. I don't exactly know what made them want to do that, but then they got a hold of Santa's sleigh and they went out and they started snatching all the children from their beds. I wished with all of my heart to go home, and then something kind of like the Wizard of Oz had happened. I then was all of a sudden back in my room. This whole year I've been scared of what's going to happen to Santa, scared of him still being a vampire and going out and converting more people to being a vampire, scared of if the elves are okay, and hoping that the reindeer aren't clowns anymore. You know what? This is a really weird situation. Maybe I should go make a song about it. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day and have a good holiday, but no matter what you do, make sure that Vampire Santa does not come into your house, and just beware. I don't want you guys getting hurt, okay? Believe in yourself, you can do anything.